Hello everyone. This is our application code. Our application is composed from three activities: main activity, uh, and generate activity, and scan activity. Each activity has a job to do. So main activity is interface, the principal interface of our application. We have two buttons, one button to generate and one button to scan. Uh, yeah, we can head to activity main XML and yeah. So we have generate product and scan product. We have generate product button and scan product button. Generate product button will redirect us to another to activity scan to activity generate, excuse me, and generate product will generate a QR code. That QR code is based on the text you enter. Means here the name of product and the price of product, and the product will be saved in the database in a server in your network. And then you can scan the QR code, and this will redirect you to scan activity. Scan activity interface will ask you to enter a QR code image or from camera. So you scan the QR code and you get the product information. That's simple. This is the whole application, how it works. So we start with the main activity. We have here on create. Of course, the main activity will extend the app compact activity as it is an activity. So here on click, here are two buttons, generate button and for the scan button. We are gonna create an intent for each activity, and we start the activity when the user click on generate or on scan. That's simple. Of course, here the permission, we granted the internet permission because our application is need an internet connection actually. That's it. Yeah, and strict mode. We disabled the strict mode. We put it on permit all to let sockets. We can use the sockets, so we can use the network and we can connect to our distant server. Okay, so we had to generate activity. Generate activity is pretty simple too. We have on create, on click here on for the when we click on generate. We said when we click on the generate QR code in the main activity, we head to this code. So we call a function is generate QR code data. this function will actually return a string variable. If this variable is different from null, then we're gonna make this process. What's this process? Actually is we're gonna display the QR code, and we're gonna make the user can download this QR code. And most important, we make a server connection. Yeah, the server connection will just extend our class, is implement instance our class server connection, my server connection. And what we're gonna do is create a new product object. We have product class. It's pretty simple: string name, double price, have the 3 attributes, and two constructors. The two constructors is one for insert and one for get. I can use the same construct, but I prefer two constructs. Yeah, and just get name, get price, and get QR data. Just this, and here. So generate activity will just generate a QR code, and you can download this QR code from the database. Okay, failed to generate. Here you can, if failed to generate, we say the app will give a message failed to generate. If the data is corrupt, failed to generate QR code data. That's simple. Okay. Download button will be invisible first, then we set visibility to visible to so we can download the QR code generated. Okay. This is our function we talked earlier. The function is generate QR code data. We said it will return a QR code data string. Of course, we made to edit text, product name and product price, so we can enter the data, the name and price of product. Yeah, here actually checks if product name and product data is we entered that and not length is 0, and we yeah, and proceed. Generate QR code image, same. Here we can use the data, and we get it from the generate QR data function, and we can generate an image using a QR code data writer class. Yeah. Of course, here return QR code bitmap if the process is successful, else we return null. And download QR code. Download QR code function will just ask for permission. First, check the permission. If I have right external storage, so this function will proceed. If not, it will not proceed. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna save the QR code image to external storage. Here actually we have two ways to do that. if the version of our Android, the Android user is higher than 10, Android 10, it will use direct downloads directly, the downloads of the directory too. If it's older version, then it will just put it in the root of your device, in the root directory of the device, not the downloads directory. Here just check if file with same name and put another name. Just add a number 1, 2, 3 because it will just give the QR code.png all the time. So QR code 1, QR code 2, 3, etc. And finally, with file output stream, and we put it in the storage, a message will show QR code downloaded successfully. Of course, this function on request permission result. If I request to write external storage, it will download QR code. If request is granted, yeah, permission granted. Else will say storage permission denied, because the user is denied the permission. It will pop up allow or deny. If you push click on deny, it will say storage permission denied, and you can't download QR code. Okay, so my server connection class, it's not activity, it's just a class. Our server IP address will be 192.168.1.3. We create a socket when we add the product. As you said, we're gonna make a product class, and the product object will be sent to the server, and the server will put the product object and get the information from this project from this object, sorry, and put it in the database. Socket, we make our socket to a server address, and we let the server listen on the port 5000. We use print writer out to say that we are in generate, yeah, generate. We're gonna do a generate job, not a scan job, because in the server side we'll check if it's a generate request or a scan request. Yeah, here same. We're gonna just do the buffer reader. We retrieve a response from a server. We actually here is waiting for server. If says is success, if it returns success message, then we are okay. Yeah, because success is false here. Success equal to. Here after we here object output stream, socket get output stream. Here we gonna send the object, the right object, pg our object, sorry, pg our object. Yeah, added successfully if it is success. If not success is equal false, then it's failed to insert data in database. Okay. Now we have the get product function. The get product function is gonna work. The socket will retrieve. We're gonna connect to our server as usual. We put our job as scan job is not a generic job, and the buffer reader will buffer reader in we gonna read line. We gonna wait for a response from the server as usual. Yeah, if command my equals ignore a failed, if says the server says fails, then the product doesn't exist. Else we print object input socket.get input stream. We send the we get the project, sorry, not send, we get the project is read object, and cast it to product object, yes, and return the project and return the product. Yeah, product can be null, so if if we not get a product, it will just return null. That's why in scan activity we had to scan activity. Actually, when we get the product, we check it if it's null or not. Wait, just gonna find it just soon. Here the interface of scan activity. Just a moment, we gonna scan activity. Yeah, this is the interface of scan activity. We have scan from gallery or scan from camera option. You can do two type of scans, and scan the QR code button. Of course, when we scan the QR code, text will appear here. The name says the name of QR data, sorry, same the name of product and the price of product. So scan activity, it is an activity of say, so will extends app compact activity. Yeah, app compact activity. Now private scan from camera. We have two functions. Of course, here if I choose camera is checked or not, we launch this function, or we launch this function. It's pretty easy. Scan from camera will do this work. We used an integrator, the integrator class actually. It's an intent. It's an intent integrator. Yeah, intent integrator is actually just an intent is specific for scan from scan QR code. It's implicit intent here, not explicit one. We didn't define the intent. It's predefined intent. Have predefined functions. And scan from gallery, we're gonna make a new intent and provide it for the media store, where we can find our images, our QR code images, and wait for result to request image pic. Here we actually start activity for result. We start activity till this request image pic. When we do this image pic, the activity will close. This what means start activity for result. Of course, we check for permissions, read per external storage, and if it is permission granted or not. Yeah. Else we ask the user to request feed storage if not permitted, if not granted. Okay, so here on activity result, If result code is a result okay case, we have two results of our result request code. We have intent integrated request code and said the image pick request code. Yeah, request image pick depends on what the user choose. If we choose from camera, launch this. We'll launch this, and of course here I'm gonna make the server connection scan activity here. The process dialog will progress dialog will be shown till the product is retrieved, and then if yeah, here we said if the product is different from null, we say that the function get product from the server connection you can return null. So if you can if return null is if return null, we say that we disable the visibility, actually invisible. Yeah, because let's say our first attempt is successful. We get the data, but the second attempt is not successful. The product doesn't exist in the database. So just will set the text, we put it area invisible. Yeah, so product name label and product name and product price label will be invisible because the product is doesn't exist. Same for image pick, it's the same way, just set invisible, yeah, and just the same way, just yeah, just here bitmap is not okay. Yeah, here display result is function for displaying result. If everything is success, then display result. We call this actually, yeah, we call this, yeah, display result. Yeah, if product is different from null, we're gonna display the result, and we put the product object, and yeah, just here with the code from bitmap. If we are in QR code image pick condition, with the code QR code from bitmap object. Permission result here as usual, just request if request is request camera permission, scan from camera. Yeah, here is just if the permission is granted, we had to scan camera. If not, camera permission is denied. As I said earlier, when the user click on deny, it will not head to the camera. If he chooses camera, he can't head to camera. When he click on deny, permission will be denied, because we said earlier, yes, come from camera, it checks for permission. If permission already granted, it's okay. We make we head to camera and scan the QR code. If not, we'll ask for permission, camera permission, and if the user allowed, yeah, now in request, the request permission result, if the user allowed, then it will be generated, scanned. If not, camera permission is denied. Yeah, that's all. And same for requested storage. So we are going to explain now our server-side code. It's pretty simple. What we have here now, so our server will connect to a database. A MySQL database is installed on my computer on port 3306. So what we're gonna do is, I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but our QR code data is actually a 7 digits number. It's 7 random digits number. I call this in generate function, and when generated the code QR data. Yeah. So we have a database installed on my localhost. My database is stardb. Username is root, of course, and password is star. Here we initialize the server now on the port. Server listening on port. It's actually server listening on port 5000. Our server will be always executed while true. Yeah, we said we have two jobs: scan job and generate job. Exactly here. If command.ignore case generate, it will make the generate process. Else if it is scan, it will make scan. Yeah. It's else if it's equals ignore case scan, it will make scan. Yeah, object input stream will get the object and just read object, and here in generate, yeah, we will get the object, read the object, and now insert the product object into database. Insert product pd. We call the function here. Yeah, let's see the function insert product. We're gonna send a simple query. Insert into products my table products, product name, product right, clear data. This just a pretty simple query. We get a connection, of course, to our database. DB URL, username, and password. I specified this variables, yeah, here, and we'll connect to my database, to my SQL database, and inject this query, and just close the connection and execute. Here, this part is actually inserting the product in the database. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is print success message. After that, if our command, actually our job is a scan job, what we make it in the application side when we send printer, when we if you remember, I used print writer, yeah, to send even generate or either generate or scan command. If our command or our job is scan, use read line, retrieve QR data. Yeah, here we are just not getting product, we get just a QR data. QR data is a string, so read line. Yeah, and now we call the function receive product. Receive product. We put the QR data string as a parameter, and we make a connection as usual, and we make this simple query: select star from our products where QR data equals in yeah, this, and we put set string our statement, prepare statement, and put the QR data in this parameter. Yeah, and our result after execute query. Then return our of course we return the product. We make a new product. Yeah, here I used a different the second actually the second constructor, yeah, for retrieving, not the first one. Just name and price, not name and price and QL data. We said we can use one constructor, but I prefer two. Yeah, of course, if null, if we cannot, we didn't find the product in the in our database, it will just return null. Yeah, of course here we have product class, of course, and very important to let this product implement serializable interface serializable. So we can share this product object. Same thing in the application code. Yeah, and this is very important too. The serial version. The serial version here is has to be the same for the class in the application code. So it be the same class we are using in both server side and application side. That's it. Just yeah, after it retrieved the product. Yeah, if our product is null, it will be failed, and we said that we see that in the application code when it's failed, it will not. It will just return null and yeah, and it will say the product doesn't exist. It will we put it actually a red line in application side code, and we'll wait till the server say failed or success. And just if success write object and send, we say that send object pd2 string. Yeah. Here, okay, just that's it all. Our application, we have the server and we have the application code. Yeah, so in my resume, so we resume the things now. We have an application. You can generate a QR code and we can scan a QR code. We can generate a QR code, download this QR code. We give this information, the product, name product and the price product. After that, we can inject this product in our database, mysql database, and then we can retrieve the QR code. We can retrieve the product when we scan the QR code, either from camera or from gallery, and we get our product data, which is name and price. Hope that's clear. And now this is our application interface. I'm going to make a quick test. I'm gonna generate first a product and then we scan a product. So we click on generate product, we choose a name, product 01. Product price, let's say 0.300. Yeah. Generate QR code. We generated the QR code. We download now the QR code. QR code downloaded successfully. Scan the product. Scan from gallery. Scan gallery. Yeah. And choose from downloads the latest QR code. As we see, product name product 01 and product price is 0330. Hope that's clear for all, and goodbye.